Well, welcome back, everyone. This next story, I guarantee you, will infuriate you. It's quite scary, frankly. There were 1,200 women that went to get their mammogram to make sure they didn't have breast cancer. Well, they were told their tests were negative. Get this, no one qualified even looked at those tests. Well, 2 of those women died from breast cancer since then, and now the radiology technician responsible has pleaded guilty. Here's more from HLN affiliate WMAZ.
You played Russian roulette with lives of essentially 1,000 women in this community.
Rachel Michelle Rapprager sat in front of Judge Catherine Lumsden and several women who Rapprager told had negative mammogram readings, when in fact a doctor never read the results.
You could have made a different decision, and my family and I would not be living this nightmare.
Rapprager gave Sharon Holmes a false reading in December 2009. 2 months later, Holmes found out she had breast cancer, and it had spread into her lymph nodes.
Just letting her know what she have done by not following the rules or doing her job like she's supposed to be doing.
Rapprager's attorney says she was overworked and overwhelmed. He said she wasn't supervised like she should have been, and says a hospital employee gave her radiologist PIN numbers.
She just could not keep up with her workload. And when faced with that, then she started doing what she did. Not to make any money, but to try to make her hospital employer happy, but not realizing what the consequences could be.
Rapprager pled guilty to 10 counts of reckless conduct and 1 count of computer forgery. Lumsden sentenced her to 12 months probation for each of the 10 counts of reckless conduct and 10 years to serve up to 160 days in a state detention center.
This is a case about an incredible breach of trust. And think about how you rely upon the experts, the doctors, to take care of you. And you're doing the right thing, you know, trying to figure out what's going on. Well, gynecologist Dr. Sujatha Reddy joins us by phone, as well as our dream team that we have with us, Lonnie Coombs, Eric Guster, Lynn Berry also with us. Doctor, let me start here with procedure. I don't quite understand how you can have a mammogram done and it's not looked at by who is supposed to look at it. What is the normal protocol, and how could a mammogram be taken and a doctor not actually look at it?
Yeah, I was really shocked by this. It's very disappointing and disheartening. So what typically happens is a woman will go get her mammogram. The technician takes the films by actually doing the x-rays of the breast, and then those images should get sent to a radiologist who then looks for any abnormalities. In this case, you're looking for cancerous lesions, and then the radiologist will dictate a report or type a report, and then that gets signed by the radiologist. From what I've read, what it sounds like is this technician who got indicted and convicted forged the radiologist's signature. So she took these films that she took and just signed the doctor's name to them when they were never even looked at by anybody.
So the doctor wouldn't necessarily know, or the radiologist, that, hey, there's a bunch of mammograms that were done in our facility that I haven't looked at?
You know, it's a little surprising because it's like 1,000 mammograms. It's a lot, but I'm not sure what checks and balances this hospital has in place. But you would hope that there be some system to check this, unless this woman just had the doctor's, sign on and went into their computer like she was the doctor and just signed them. I'm not sure how that happened, but you would hope that a good hospital would have something in place, a mechanism to verify that an actual physician has read these, and this woman may have just circumvented that part of the system.
Yeah, Lynn, this is just outrageous.
Yeah, also because this is such a hot-button issue. I mean, this is what you do post-35 to protect yourself. And Dr. Reddy, I'm curious, as a patient, is there anything that you should do, checks and balances, to make sure that procedure is being handled, or is this just a case of a bad apple?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I do think there are things you can do, but I do think this is a very unusual, and she is definitely a bad apple. So what I tell my patients is, I strongly recommend mammograms, and as a woman, you feel like you've done such a good thing for yourself when you go get your mammogram, and it's such a relief when you get your normal letter in the mail. But what you want to do is make sure your mammogram is being done at a reputable facility by, with good equipment and read by a board-certified radiologist. And a good way to do that is to go to your local big hospital, which is what we recommend, and usually that's going to take care of the issue. You know, smaller radiology centers may not have the newest, greatest equipment, may not have all board-certified, doctors, but a good big hospital system should be protecting you from this. And, this hospital seems like a very large system, so I think the patients did what they had to do. This woman just really was truly, like to use your words, a bad apple.
All right. Thanks so much, doctor. Appreciate it.